Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day Watchalong. And yes, I am back after a couple of streams where I've not been here. Wednesday, Champions League night, Liam took over, gave Liam the keys. We're still here, the channel's still alive. It didn't tend to send into chaos. All good, basically. With Jonesy, big up to themselves, and thanks again for covering for me. As again, for anyone that wasn't here but doesn't know what happened, I was at the game, so I personally couldn't provide the watch for myself. So when I found out Liam couldn't go, because he's not feeling too well, saving himself for tomorrow's game, made him the offer, and we went from there basically. So yeah, he took over that, and obviously won 6-0. And as you guys, anyone that was in the stream at half time, I was able to message Liam via WhatsApp and say, "What about this a full time thing? I'll feed my knackers off. You stay at home nice and warm and cover for me and watch songs." Oh dear. So yeah, that, and obviously Andrew's podcast yesterday with Emerson and Ricky that popped in for that. I was in the chat, but I wasn't feeling too well, so I took a miss on that just to make sure I was okay for today and the weekend ahead and other shows going forward. But yeah, we're back, and yeah, it's international football, but it's women's international football. It's not Gareth Southgate FC BS, basically. Oh god, that's the one thing you can say about me. I'm a man of principle. Unless it's European Euros or the World Cup, men's international football with Southgate, I do not cover unless it's a tournament, basically. Just put out principle because I can't stand the guy. The boy in football. I mean, the one time we have done it, not twice we've done it. It's on Liam Say So, by the way. England v Scotland. Look at that played out. The Scotland versus England technically was at Scotland. Then they have a week against fucking Malta on Liam's. Oh, let's do that. That'd be interesting. We almost fell asleep. So yeah, proved my point. No more yielding. No more crappy international football for the men side of things, anyway. But when it comes to women, as long as I'm not at work, doing my thing and all that, I'm here. I'll cover the women's team all fucking day long. And Beth Mead is back, but she's not. I'll get onto this in a minute, but she's not starting. I will say this: she's not starting until she is on the bench, though. But I will get onto that because I have a gripe with Serena now, more than before the World Cup and all that. We met with a Midfield that hadn't played since March. Suddenly in the squad, doesn't play until the actual first match day. That makes sense. So, but yeah, I've got a gripe there, considering Fran Kirby in the last international break had been out for a surgery and was out for like 6 to 8 months. She was out for, maybe longer than that. Comes back, gets in England squad last time out, and straight into the England team. And so yeah, surgery like Beth, but not a different sort of injury. But yeah, but straight into the team. Beth has to prove herself for a club to get back for Serena to bend the knee and go, okay, you're back in. And now she's on the bench. But Fran Kirby gets a given and goes, oh, look, you're back in. Beth's more important, as far as I'm concerned, in this team. Since Beth and obviously since then, and Leah have both been out with ACLs, respectively, time frame wise. No coincidence. England's form, performance wise, hasn't been the same. Fran Kirby came back last international break. I think she scored a goal, but overall didn't make a big difference, in my opinion. Obviously, we lost. She didn't score, but we still lost because the overall team, it just weren't flowing. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, Emerson's in the chat, got Luca in the chat, got Capin already in the chat, and Craig. Oh, we'll get the teams anyway. 1 second. Let's go for the chats. We've got Emerson says Eden Ryan and strong lineup from both teams as expected. Mead and Miedemar on the bench, and I predict a 2-2 draw. This is a must. The thing is, though, just to be clear, this is a must win for our women tonight. To keep alive our chances going to the last game of this Nations League malarkey. of having a chance of finishing. I think we've got to finish top to be automatically into the Olympic, having an Olympic team for next year, which is bizarre, but still, just what a bizarre thing to do. Oh, Nations League, but the men is just it's a trophy there. Women, there's a trophy, but we're going to give you a carrot of an Olympic spot every couple of years. Or for you know what I mean. Like, no. It should be based on merit of performance in terms of the obviously GB Team Great Britain. It should be based on where the respective nations are. If they're high enough, you put them forward. None of this. Oh, you got to do this. You got to jump through hoops to get there. No, but yeah, Brazil and Mexico will be there, and Canada, USA, they're all going to be there competing. They don't have to do this qualifying malarkey crap. Catherine is in the chat. Big up, Catherine. You enjoyed the Arsenal game a couple of days ago. It was a wild match. Yes, it wasn't. Considering it was cold. It's not as cold as it is now in the UK, by the way. Since that game on Wednesday, the temperatures in the UK have dropped to minus, which is bad for. It's cold. It's really cold for us, basically. The teams are in the dugout in the tunnel, by the way, at Wembley. Mary Earps is our captain, so we'll put the teams up on the screen as they get ready to come out. So we've got Mary Earps in goal. As I say, she is the captain. Lucy Bronze, Charles, Kira Walsh, Alex Greenwood, Jez Carter, Chloe Kelly, Georgia Stanway, Frank Kirby, Lauren James, and Lauren Hemp. Ryan, did you know Arsenal the first English team to ever lead by 5 goals at halftime of a Champions League game? There you go. But yeah, can't be happy though. If you're in Spain, you can't be happy. I saw his reaction to Havertz. I knew as soon as Havertz scored that first goal, by the way, on Wednesday. I knew he'll be. If anything, that was even though he's trying to big it up. I've seen him try to big it up, but deep down, that was like his ultimate nightmare. The forward in Spain, that was like his ultimate nightmare. Kai scores the first goal, no matter what sort of goal it was, he scored. Saka, who's been slagging off, scored. Even though it was a bit of a freak goal, he scored. Jesus scored. Odegaard, my captain, the captain of our great club, scored. Nightmare. Because I don't know why, he hates Odegaard. It's just a first half of nightmares, and then obviously Jorginho and someone else he slags off. Just penalty, boom. It wasn't even a typical Jorginho penalty, just like, all right, bang, thank you very much. It was like the ultimate nightmare for him. I can get, he must have been deep down. I've got to celebrate now, because we're winning. But yeah, it's just, you've got to laugh. You've got to. Oh dear. But yeah, it's all. I heard about that stat when I got home, but yeah, it's what it is. It's going to be an interesting game with Millie out as well as Leah. England need to win and hope that Scotland win as well. That would give them the best chance tonight-wise, yeah. No pressure, Scotland. Doing us a favour and all that. Yeah, typical Millie Bright as well. She's now injured as well. Suddenly she's injured. She'll be back in time for Chelsea, for Arsenal v Chelsea next week. Guarantee it. But hey, it's what it is. Tom, big up. Tom says, I'm at the buffet, so I can't hear you. I tried to get the entire rest of the shut up. You might be surprised to discover they would not, in fact, be silent. What, Mr. Tom? You cannot command a room? Are people to shut up while you listen to your favourite Arsenal podcasting channel in the world? Colonel says, I hope you feel better soon, Colonel. Just rest up, get plenty of fluid, obviously, like Lucozade or whatever energy drinks you prefer. And just rest. Don't overdo it. Make yourself worse, basically. I think they need to restructure the whole these qualifiers. So match what the men are doing, yeah. But there are more chances or easier for the men to get into tournaments than women. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With the men's version of this Nations League, the prize is a trophy, and that's it. The final four get to said final four at said country, whatever it may be they picked for that particular Nations League set up. They battle it out over a weekend. There's two semi-finals and a final over a weekend, and the winning team gets a trophy. That's it. Whereas it seems like the women, it'll be the final four, like in terms of final four, said country, weekend, battle it out, win a trophy, and you get an Olympic spot. You win it. No, it should be. In terms of Olympics, it should, in general, it should be more based on the country's performances. Like you've got the best players in the world, some of the best countries, and they're performing to a high level. The country itself are performing to a high level. They get their spots. I know with England, with us it's difficult here in the UK because it's Team GB, not Team England, it's Team GB. But the fact the England side of it have won a European Championship, got to a World Cup final, and now he lost that. And we've got some of the best players in the world. One of them just come back from an ACL, and that Beth. Leo will be back as well. Some well-beaten players, one of the best goalkeepers in the world in our years. But we've got to go for qualifying. And it's baffling. I don't know if there's a qualifying process in the States for the women's team to get to the Olympics, or we just get because they're so successful, in you go. Marketing purposes, I don't know. Of course, Daniel Van der Donk plays dual ward as well. Oh, Pelova starts. Oh, okay, cool. Aston Villa's goalkeeper. Daphne is on the bench. Not on the bench, starting, sorry, in goal. It'll be interesting, but we've got to win. We've got to win. We've got to. I'm going to go for 2-1. 2-1 England. Though I do think, with the absence of what I mentioned before, since Leah's been out, we have missed in terms of Leah's leadership qualities and our general how she dictates herself on and off the pitch. We have missed her massively. And now we're losing the second best leader, apparently, according to Serena in this team, Millie, as well. We're kind of screwed, leadership-wise. Apart from Mary now. Mary's like the last, in terms of this squad, Mary is the last line of defence in terms of a natural leader in this team, in my opinion. In this 11, say this team, in this 11, she's the last line of defence in terms of leader. No pressure, Mary. I mean, you're the best goalkeeper in the world and all that, but still. Oh, dear. Thoughts on Uefa changes to club competitions looks like planning to adopt something similar to the men's Europa League and have a 2-tier system. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, my days. More money making. There's more ways to make money. I mean, in terms of the Women's Champions League in general, I've been saying for a few years now, the tournament itself, I know there's loads of international football, but the tournament itself for the women's side of things is there's not enough. There's not enough teams, in my opinion. So it just seems like it goes boom, and you've got your group stages, quarterfinal. Instead of a group stage, first knockout round, quarterfinal, semi-final, then final, it's you're all through, right, bam, bam. Because there's so little teams, it says quarterfinals, semi-final, and then the final. So I've said it needed more teams in it, but to do a Europa League style as well from its side, yeah, you're clearly just doing it for the money. You're doing what you're doing for men, not you're now milking the success. What seems to be a growing audience in the women's game, trying to milk it more by adding another European competition, basically, if you will. I mean, you might give the lots of Villa and Brighton, in terms of WSL wise, the lots of Villa, Brighton, and teams that don't make the top three itself at the moment for the Champions League spots, giving them a chance to fight for themselves for a European season or two. Depending on how they approached it, basically. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. it is what it is. The Champions League itself needs to have more teams. The Women's Champions League needs to have more teams in it from the group stage. More groups, a few more groups, and just so you've got group stage, a knockout round before the quarterfinal, then your quarterfinal, then your semi, just like the men do in the Men's Champions League. Up till this season, and then next season's a bloody. That's a minefield in itself. That's going to be a minefield to get my head around that. The new 2 league. It's a Champions League, but 2 different leagues. X amount of teams are guaranteed through. Then you got little playoffs, and this. Fucking what? So yeah. Oh, here we go. Lucy on the attack, and then Chloe. But no, that's Hemp. Sorry, Hemp on the ball. Go on, Hemp. Some support. No, she's going to hoof it in and hope for the best. And Lauren James just jumps in the air. Remember, she's got an England shirt on and just jumps in the air and doesn't do anything to actually attack the ball. Yeah. England first 11 times 1. Yeah. It would be nice because the teams that we lost this year in the Uefa Champions League would get a chance to play in Europe. But even the qualifying for that, like when they've got WSL, for example, the WSL in England, you've obviously, as you know, we've got 3 spots currently. But whoever wins the league in the WSL straight into the Champions League group stage, right? The team that comes second has to do a playoff game, which is a bit okay, cool, whatever. But the team that finishes third has to do play 2 random one-off games and then a knockout game. They're playing 2 extra games basically. Then the team that comes, it's a bit. I think this one we've done this year is rejigged to what they usually do. Because it's usually 2 different teams, but over 2 legs. But obviously, the team that finishes third would have a 2-legged playoff match. They got through that final one, 2-legged. They'll get through that in the group stage sort of thing, proper. But I think for me, they didn't. Especially the World Cup, no matter how late it's going to finish this year, they didn't need to bring it in this year. They're going to do that, change that sort of format, that part of the format. They should have done it next summer when the girls are actually getting a proper respite. I'll say they got Euros next year. Saying that, yeah. Just realised I've got to remember that, what Euros next year. So this is the thing now. I just realised this. We talk about the Olympics. You've got the Olympics next year, right, in Paris. We've got bloody European. We've got Euros next year, not just the men and women's Euros next year. Oh my god! So they do, and for me, they need to change the entire format. Just the qualifying, the group stages, more teams. But in terms of the Europa League, again, it's more for the teams that are just missing out basically in their respective leagues. So it gives them a chance to play in Europe. But also say the ones that missed the cut from that they don't make out that last game into the proper Champions League, they get another chance at European football for a season. So on that side of things, I'll be for it. But even that, how are they going to play that out then? Is that going to be Thursday as well, on a Thursday night as well with the men's, or is it going to be spread over the week itself, sort of thing, and the same nights as the Champions League? England's first 11 is probably the best in the world, but I think replacements are below par. I mean, we have a fully fit squad to pick from. What's that? Get close, seriously. We have a fully fit squad to pick from. Yeah, we are arguably one of the best. We're probably one of the best teams in the world. But the last 12 months have shown if we lose the key players like Beth, Leah, we're buggered basically. In terms of the understudies to them, we're buggered. Van Kirby, even though fans in the quiet taste from me, I'm like, good player. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but For me, in my opinion, under since Serena's come in, I noticed more that Van plays better for a club than he does for a country. You get more out of her for Chelsea than you would. We do see for England when she's able to play. I know she's had an injury, but still. And I think the injuries that we've had, not just of Fran and Bev, but the injuries we've faced in the last 12 months, because the underlings are so. Oh, here we go. What, Chloe? Seriously, come on. Put on a plate to you and you give it back to them with a fucking bow on it. It wouldn't be enough for fucking City, would you? Oh, bit of a mix up here. Oh, one just ran, just always playing in England squad, just running around, trying to cause chaos against a fucking defenders like 6 and they're a foot taller than that. But yeah, because of, as I was saying, because of our backup to like in certain positions, like Leah, like Beth, Van to an extent, aren't to the same level. You automatically see the drop off with the whole team then in terms of performance because the understudies, if you will, as that the drop off is that low, it brings the whole team because then the whole team has to the ones that are decent have to then come down and go because the ones that they don't push themselves, it's just it's caused us chaos basically. And suddenly, in no coincidence, our form went out the wind. It's gone out the window in the last 7 to 8 months. We went from when Serena first arrived, unbeaten, won a Euros, remained unbeaten, lost Beth, and the week before Leah went down for injury, we lost to Australia in a friendly. And since then, it's hit and miss. We win a game, we lose a game. We win a game, we lose a game. It's like there's no if buts or maybes. Basically, it's one of the two. There should have at least 2 more groups. That's not enough teams in each league to adopt the full men's format. Not saying the full men's format, but they need more. We're seeing like sort of like this for this season. For this season, for example, we've got no Arsenal, we've got no Juventus, no Wolfsburg. That's 3 big guns in the women's football over how many years that are not in the Champions League. Pinky says, I'm screaming. This is the first time ever that a super sport broadcast a women's game of this nature. I'm so happy I could cry. I need to get to watch the game as well then. That's cool. That's cool. You get this. I'm not just describing it to you. You're just going, well, I'm just taking his word for it. You can actually see my frustration with certain players now. Yay! Positives. You gotta laugh. Oh dear. Refresh. This is so scrappy, by the way. This first 10 minutes is so scrappy. But there's players in both teams playing with nerves in the game so far. They made a mistake and then literally got the ball, Chloe, about 4 or 5 minutes ago on a plate to her, and her first instinct was to give it back, make a pass that basically gave it back to the Dutch. The Dutch. It's just like seriously. I want to, I want to cry basically when I see things like that. Like seriously, what are you doing to me? Oh, go on, go on. Lauren, you go pass the ball. Oh, you pass the ball. Wait, is it a good pass? Go to Lauren Hemp. Oh, good save from the Villa goalkeeper. It was a bit of a snapshot from Lauren Hemp. I'll give it a bit. It was on target, but the keeper did make the save. Did get down and across to make the save there. Oh, here we go. Dutch attack. 2v1. 1-0 Holland. Oh, the first attack of the night. Oh, for God's sake. I looked down for a second and then suddenly the Dutch attack. And then number 7, I think that's her name, there's 2 defenders, 1 goalkeeper. And somehow she's on her own. The attacker for Holland on her own in all this. What is Charles doing? What the fuck is this? What am I watching? And Lucy, between Charles and Bronze, what the Carter and Bronze come together, and then Bronze shoves out the way. This gives that by doing that gives her that's up at the shot. And yeah, Mary should have done better, but still, Mary should be doing better than that as a goalkeeper. But even still, oh fuck me. Oh, I've got to listen to Emma Hayes fucking commentate. Fantastic. Just realised. Oh, brilliant. That's what I need tonight. Well, looks like no Team GP Olympics. Women's team for next year, but it looks it. There's Juventus as well. There you go. Proves my point, by the way, mate. What I said before about Juventus, Wolfsburg, and Arsenal not being 3 big guns out of the Champions League this season before the tournament even got started because of this current format. No, it's just a tab. It's just losing to everyone. We win a game, we lose a game. Since the World Cup is win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. It's like seriously. We fucking lost to Belgium. Belgium? I think it was now. Last international break. I think it was back-to-back Belgium, wasn't it? I think that's something like that. Something like that. And it was just like lost to. Yeah, we beat Belgium on our turf, but went to play Belgium at theirs, and we scored 2 goals. We lost 3-2. We couldn't make it up. Even Holland beat us. Even Holland beat us on their turf during this Nations League malarkey crap. 1-0 down, pitched it back to 1-1, went 2-1 up. They pitched it back to 2-1 fucking 3-2. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, where's Russo, by the way? Why is Russo not starting? Well, I missed something there. I was on the way. I didn't see her. Didn't see Russo on the 11. No. Why is Russo on the bench? She's in form. She's starting to hit form for Arsenal. She's scoring goals and assisting as well. And Serena's mindset is suddenly to drop her to the bench. It's an important must-win game. A player in form, nah, on the bench. Frank Kirby, you're in. And 1-0 to Belgium as well. Fantastic. That's what we need. Oh, there you go. We're going to be relegated or basically no chance of fucking qualification out of this fucking stupid fucking tournament group thing. Pinky says Mary Up's cold. This is what we were saying before about the drop off. In terms of our first, we got a fantastic first 11 basically, no doubt about it. But we've got no Minnie Bright, we've got no Leah Williamson. We're having to makeshift now, with all due respect, players that are good but not to the same level. And then that goal summed it up there. I mean, the fact that Jess Carter and Lucy Bronze are there, and then there's a bit of a come together, and then Lucy's just instead of going towards rearranging herself and going towards the defender to block her off, shoves her teammate out the way and provides a space, an open space between her, Jess, where the attacker just goes, okay, have a shot, see what happens. I mean, again, Mary should be doing better, but still, the defenders are down there. I mean, that was only two. Where were the other two defenders in this? Alex Greenwood, where was she in all this? Oh, but plays with Man City. Plays with Man City. And look where they are. Jesus Christ. I'm more upset though with that as well. There's a lot of fans that are paid to go to this game. It's at Wembley, obviously. Have paid to go to this game tonight at Wembley, cost of living crisis and all that. Still paid to go for the ticket and then to go have something to eat, drink, whatever. And the girls are just, there we go again. I know again. I understand we've got injuries, but the players are bringing in are playing for top clubs in England. They're not. These aren't again. I mentioned Greenwood. Alex Greenwood plays in Manchester for City. Jess Carter, Chelsea. Lucy Bronze plays for Barcelona. She used to play for Man City twice. Leon. I know. Again, Lucy is obviously coming into the last few years of her career potentially. But even still, I mean, what was it? Chloe Kelly, ex-Arsenal from our academy, plays for Man City. Lauren James, come from our academy back in the day, plays for Chelsea now. Fern Kirby, Chelsea. And yet we're getting these. Jules Stanway plays with fucking Bayern Munich for crying out loud. So they're not exactly playing for bang average teams, with all due respect, in the women's game. They're not. Yet, for whatever reason, they just don't want to. Certain players don't want to play for the. They think the success of the Euros last summer for certain players has got to the heads a bit. And what the fuck is that defending? Keir Walsh, Barcelona as well. Keir Walsh. We've got quality players. Even with the injuries we've got, mini injuries with Mini. Even with the injury to Mini, the imminent return of Leah, her current injury. We haven't had Beth for a year. With all that, and then we've not long got Fan Kirby back as well. I understand all that, but the quality of players we've got that have been available in this time frame, certain ones aren't stepping up. The ones that are coming into replace the likes of Beth, Aaliyah, and now Millie, for example, they're not stepping up. And we've got Europe, as I referred to about 20 minutes ago. The girls have got the European Championship to defend next summer. If we miss one player, we're done for. I don't get, and Serena, I don't get her because start of the season, but took her 3 games in the World Cup for her to realise Russo needs to be the main striker for her because Rachel Days just weren't cutting it as striker at the World Cup. Okay, cool. Start the season after the World Cup and all that. Start the season. Obviously, as we all know, Lizzie took a bit of time to get adjust and get herself going and all that in Arsenal. But continue to be picked and start for England. I was like, okay, cool, but form-wise, it's just maybe. But the irony is now she's hit form. She's scoring goals for Arsenal. She's assisting as well. She's being creative. She's putting performances in. She's been selected for the squad. Okay, cool. But she's now been dropped in a must-win game. She's been dropped. I mean, you couldn't make this is like you play your best players for fuck's sake. And with what we've got available, I'm sorry. Lissy's our best striker at the moment. An out and out striker, I mean, not bloody false nine or any of that crap. Corner to Holland anyway. Let's have a look. I'll go back to the comments one sec. Corner in from Holland. By the way, Emerson said Scotland have equalised, so it's 1-1 between Scotland and Belgium. And they hit the crossbar. Fucking under. Oh my god. There's no reaction. Fuck me. Wake up, girls. Oh my god. They're standing there. Hit the crossbar. Just stand there. Watch her attack us again. Oh my god. That's Jill Ward as well. Oh, for God's sake. The ex Arsenal. Now Man City fucking midfielder. Another corner kick on and see what they do with this. Because it seems we can't defend. Like, our girls can't defend now. Oh dear. Lord Guna has joined us. Lord Greenwood, sorry, has joined us in the chat. So Sabrina Southgate, do the same again and again and again and again. Hope no one finds you out. Again, look, I understand the injuries and all that she's had to face in the last 12 months, to Beth, Leah, and all that. But come on. It's like I said at the start of the stream, my grievance with Serena tonight is that she has purposely, publicly made Beth Mead jump through hoops since May. Well done. That would sounds about like Lauren. Have a pop shot. It might go in. It might go fucking 20 yards into a fucking stand. But she's made publicly. She's made Beth Mead jump through hoops since May. In terms of not, she was training and all that, getting back in the swing of things for training. She's been training for a while up to this point back in May. And but decided basically, no, because you haven't played a single minute, contacted the World Cup. But you took, in that same breath, you took Millie Bright to the World Cup, who hadn't played a game since late February, early March. Make that one make sense for a start. For that at the time, you can go back and check it out as well. You continue to make her jump through hoops. She's been back since the summer in terms of being back in team selections. He's made a debut, first start against Villa. Did well. No, weren't good enough. But Van Kirby, same situation. Come back from big surgery, operation, and all that. One game, did anything better than what Beth did. Straight in England squad. Gets a start. First call at the first time we're asking as well. Beth has had to work her backside off to prove herself. You finally call her up, only to put her on the bench in a must-win game. You couldn't make it up. Ironically, the players that she's favoured and took either to World Cups or brought back at the first attempt, basically, then being back injury-free, whatever, surgery, whatever, have been Chelsea players. The ones she's punishing are Arsenal players. Conspiracies, everyone. Conspiracies. Big up, Matthew. How you doing, my friend? Hope you had a good week so far. James was, yeah, exactly. As I say, it sums her up. There's a pop shot. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't a clear-cut chance. It was a hit and hope. But she does that. Does it not just for England? Does it for Chelsea? Once in a blue moon, it might go in. 9 times out of 10, it ends up 20 yards into the stands or at the roof when it comes to WSL. Exactly. Oh, don't. It's pathetic. Yeah, I've not been too bad. Obviously, I was at, as you know, I was at the game on Wednesday for the Arsenal 6-0 thumping of Lons. I say Rennes or Lons. Yeah, been a good week so far. Up till tonight, and this currently as we speak now. Obviously, got the Wolves going tomorrow. So hopefully, no matter what happens tonight, that'll cheer me up tomorrow. Hopefully, the lads turn up, take that win from midweek with a bit of a confidence boost, especially Kai. And yeah, he did a job there. Mate, imagine Kai scores for the third game in a row in all comps. A certain man in Spain will be we literally melting, having an absolute meltdown. Like, I have to complain. He scored. How dare the Arsenal player score for Arsenal? I mean, I've seen the clip from Wednesday with that person in Spain when Kai Havertz scored. The fact that he can, Arsenal go 1-0 up, a player scores, and he complained about the goal score again, and his celebration. Is this? Oh, it's so like you couldn't make it no obvious that you're doing it for you're literally going. Look at me! Look at me! I needed attention! I need attention! Oh, I pull my hoodie over my head and over my face because I'm so embarrassed with myself. And also, but what I found ironic in the last week with that person, by the way, what I find sort of ironic, if you will, is it's just the reaction he got from obviously his own reaction from Kai's going up like that late winning goal against Brentford. He went viral and it backfired on him massively. Even on YouTube in the comment section, you name it, like he got battered left, right, and be a social media or on YouTube on certain channels in the comment section and all that. He cried about it. How dare people say I'm not an Arsenal fan? My surname's called Gunner. Of course, I'm an Arsenal fan. But anyone that disagrees with him, you're not. Anyone that has ever disagreed with him, we're not an Arsenal fan. Then the fucking irony behind it says it all about this guy actually fucking ranting about twatting in Spain. That will be seen. So let's hope he scores. F that fraud and his agenda. Yep. My point is that this game itself has been so frustrating to watch that we're 29 minutes now, 30 minutes into the game, and I'm fucking ranting about an idiot in Spain. Nothing to do with this game. Just ranting about an idiot in Spain that I call him an idiot. I don't care, and I know he's watching, or you have his minions watching, reporting back to him. I don't really care. Oh dear, but I just find it ironic. Like he couldn't take the heat. Basically, cried about it, but he's known for fucking calling. He calls people out that don't agree with him for. You don't agree with me? We're not an Arsenal fan. Then he makes it's part of his bit, if you will. But the second an entire community rises up, not just an Arsenal fan base, but footballing community in general rises up against him and calls him out for it. He cries like a little bitch, basically. Yeah, back to this game. England are shit. Oh, for fuck's sake! What is Greenwood doing? She knows what she's. She knows it's getting booked for it. It's a booking as well. I can't even deny that's not a booking. That is a booking. She knew what was going to happen there. She had no intention of hitting the ball. How has Greenwood ever played it for either Manchester team? I don't know, especially Man City nowadays. How? And second question is how Serena keep picking this player over. just picking her in general for the England squad, let alone picking her over Lotta Ruben Moy. Even Lotta wouldn't be that naive and stupid. Half time in Belgium is 1-1 against Scotland. Okay, cool. We as it stands, means nothing to us at the moment. We need to score. We need to fucking sort ourselves out here. That's a poor free kick. I have no idea what she's trying to do there. Yeah, back to Wednesday. I was waiting for this game to come to life from an England perspective. Again, considering it's late November, again for me, it's my first Champions League game in years, basically, because of how long we've been out of Champions League. It's my first first opportunity I've had to get to a Champions League game for Arsenal, and so I was always personally already excited to be going and winning the ballot to get the tickets in the first place. To say I don't have to wait another year, just or whatever. Because obviously now in the last 16 or whatever it is, it's still ballots and all that. So there might be there's a very slim chance now that in terms of going forward with the knockouts and all that. No matter how far we get, we could do the last 16 quarterfinals, semi-finals. I could apply for all three and might not fucking get another ticket. So for this Champions League this season, so my whole mindset was just if I can get to one in terms of because it's a ballot system now, as everyone knows. If I can just get to one of the Champions League games, I can take it and run. Oh fucking offside! Thank God for that. So yeah, I was just excited to be back in the going to an Arsenal game on European night, but being on not on a Thursday anymore. That did do my head in for the last 6-7 years. I've been in that competition Thursday. European nights, yeah, but it's Thursday night. It's not the same. It was never the same. Not when you compare it to Champions League night and all that. It's never the same. And just to be there, the Champions League music and all that. And to be fair, I mean, I will say this: to be fair to the Lons fans, none of them actually left. Fuck off, Mary! Oh my God, what are you doing? Your hands, you use both hands. How did that go through? It wasn't even a powerful shot. The same goal scorer again, but the shot again. I've got to blame Mary. I said about Mary for the first goal. She should have done better. But my God, this time it was the tamest. I mean, what is Alex Greenwood doing, by the way, in defending? Shock over there. But Mary, you're one of the best penalty, but you're one of the best goalkeepers in the women's game. You've got a hand to it. How has that gone through? It's not like it was a powerful, low-driven shot. It was scuffed. The shot was scuffed. I've just seen the replay. It was a scuffed shot, and it still went in. And you got a hand to it. Come on. Well, that's it. As I say, that's it. No Olympics for us next year in terms of Team GP. You know. Oh dear, give me strength. All right, score update 2-0. Whoa. Fuck's sake. What do I do to myself? Just when I start this stream, I was bigging up the women's team. This is why I do it. Over the Southgate, England Southgate, it's the always a World Cups. And then I get sucker punched twice now by poor defending and now poor goalkeeping. A joke. So yeah, going back to what I was saying before that fucking disaster number 2 there. I mean, the goal. I'm assuming there's no VAR at all by the looks at him because that was offside, but okay. Goal score's offside, it looks like, but seems there's no VAR in this international game at Wembley. Keep your mind up, mate. Yeah, as I say, I was buzzing the reader, got my program, obviously got BXE stuff. BX, if you come across, if you're watching this or come across this later, I will be sending your stuff out over either tomorrow or Monday. Almost a response there, Chloe. They took you 2-0. They took us 37 minutes to get into the game and have a shot. That's some sort of meaning, and why you got the number 7 shirt over fucking bed, I don't know. But it only took you 37 minutes to sort of, oh, I'm at England, it's Wembley. I have history here. Yeah. Man United goalkeepers, don't. I've been bigging them up as well. See, the frustrating thing there is she is arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the women's game. But she's had Howler there and partial, and she has to take responsibility for the first goal as well. She should have done better for the first goal as well. But that was just a gut. It was a scuff. No, it was just a scuff shot that somehow no power put behind it. Still with a hand crept in. Yeah, so looking forward to the game on against Lens. Enjoy the night. As cold as it was, not as cold as it is now, obviously in the UK, but as cold as it was at the time, didn't really feel it because I was too busy celebrating. Well, hey, and just when it was put it this way, it was that cold. I had 3 layers on. I had my Arsenal third shirt. So I'd straight the goalkeeper. Not shock over there from Lowen again. So my Arsenal third shirt on, hoodie, new hoodie on, and my coat, and snood, and my old woolly hat out as well. But yeah, the hoodie I was wearing was a new one I got from I'll show you now. I'll probably show you tomorrow actually. But yeah, we might need scored. I take it off, but yeah, I'll show you why. But yeah, I'll show you by tomorrow. But it's too cold and I weren't fucking freezing my knackers off for 30 seconds. Of look. Yeah, it is what it is. Big up Brownie in the chat as well. Says all right, lads. All right, Brownie. Who Cardiff? Out of interest, Cardiff got Southampton this weekend? I think, if I'm correct. Ian in the chat. Big up. Ian says Palova is having a field day. Well, fucking the midfield. I mean, Kira Wolf, the entire team's just fucking. Georgia Stanway, one of the supposedly best CDMs in the world, plays for Bayern Munich. I've said it since the Euros. We won the Euros last year, and Georgia got that big move to Bayern Munich on the back of that. She hasn't been the same. I watched her for Bayern against Arsenal over 2 legs last year in the Champions League. Non-existent. Zaxi wasn't even on the pitch, basically. I mean, and I see that most of the time for England since she's gone to Bayern, she just doesn't seem the same. Of course, like four tangerine orange shirts are in front of you, but yeah, you have to shot Georgia. Just literally close proximity and all that. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, what if it's a Man United curse, one that's making all the United goalkeepers drop stinkers? Oh God, don't! Let's get her out of there. Let's get her over to Arsenal quick and fix her then. Oh, all this, and I've got fucking Chinese takeaway downstairs. I can't eat hot. I've got to fucking warm up later now for this bullshit. Nah, this is a joke. Balled in. And Lucy Bryant heads it wide. This is why you need a striker. Not a false 9 bullshit to fit a narrative. I'm out of interest, actually. Look at this. I'll go back to the lineup. Sorry, on fucking mouse. Here's on my screen again. It'd be fantastic. There we go. Let's look at this lineup again. Who is playing striker in this 11 tonight? Who's playing striker? Because there's not. I know it's not Hemp. He's out in the normal position. We're not playing. Chloe Kelly, no, she's out in the wing as well. Are you telling me to fit a narrative, you've to force shoehorn her in over an out and out striker? You're playing Serena's playing Lauren James as a false nine, basically. Are you kidding me? She's no good. Oh my days. Jensen is still pretty good. Why did she leave? No idea. Honestly, I have no idea. Hemp is kind of again. Hemp gets the balls. It's all right, but it's not enough service. And just every time they attack, they look threatening, and the defense is just shit. I mean, let's be honest. The defense is shit. I mentioned it during the World Cup. What we did all the watchalongs to the women's England's campaign in the World Cup. Sorry. You notice it straight. You can notice it straight from the off. Even the Portugal the pre World Cup friendly we did. Where was I? Can't remember who played that. By the way, I think it's Sunderland we played against Portugal. We drew 1-1 or something like ridiculous like that. The signs were there in that game against Portugal that things weren't the same compared to the year before, going into the Euros. Not cry sometimes, but you could tell straight away they were missing Beth and her attacking out though, and Leah's leadership was massively lost in that game, and it progressed to be shown even more throughout the World Cup. Even though Millie Bright came back for the first match of the World Cup onwards, and she was the captain for England in that World Cup. It wasn't the same, and even Millie in that World Cup for the majority of it was crap in terms of performance. Not just her leadership qualities are crap. Her performances. I mean, she got out of jail a few times, but she got caught out a few times as well. But leadership-wise, more so than anything, she wasn't bringing to the table as a captain, as a vice captain, made captain for the World Cup. She wasn't producing, and it was so obvious for anyone to see. I've spoken to people within the family that not big football fans. Even they notice a difference between the Leah leadership and anyone else. And it's continued. Even though it got brushed over because we got to the final and all that. Even though we lost the final, but it sort of got brushed over because we got that far. We got so close. But even since the World Cup, I mean, look, we win a game, we lose a game. The form literally is going into this game was win since the World Cup final after that game. From the game afterwards, it's win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. And now we're losing tonight. So it's a pattern. It's not a good pattern compared to when you compare it to last year after winning the Euros the way we did. It was win. We played Japan, won. USA, won. And we just win, and all the way up till March. Just late March. It was the last international bet. I can't remember. It was not now, but it was just before we lost Leah to ACL. I think it was a week before or 2 weeks before. And we suddenly lost to Australia out of nowhere. Yeah, just again, I was saying I understand the injuries, but still, we shouldn't be this bad. We're European champions. We've got quality players, even without Beth and Leah. We shouldn't be. Oh, the weakest department we struggled in clearly is cover for our defence. If we even miss one player in our if we even miss one player in the first toss defence, we look suspect. ironically, that one player is Leah, but we look suspect. And now we've lost both our first choice centre backs in Leo and Minnie for this game in particular. And look how bad we are. Look how bad the cover is. Alex Greenwood of Man City. Look at the difference in quality in every aspect compared to a Mini on a bad day. A Mini or Leah would be better options than Alex. Jess Carter. But for Chelsea, fucking turns it on week in, week out, no problem. Lucy Bronze, again, as I said, she's coming to the end of her career in the next 2-3 years, potentially. But she's great. She played for Man City twice, Lyon. She's now playing for Barcelona. Barcelona, currently defending the Champions League. One of the best teams in women's football currently. She plays week in, week out. But it's just, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. And something needs to be looked into. And why is it, amongst all this, why is it that Lotte Wibben-Moy hasn't, from what I can remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but I honestly cannot remember a single minute of Lotte playing under Serena. She gets selected every squad. Lotte Wibben-Moy selected for England, but I've genuinely never seen her play a single minute under Serena. Friendly game, tournament, qualifier, nothing. Why pick a player consistently, squad depth or not, and never play her? Yet these players here that you're playing consistently, and they're crap. The drop-off is that bad. They are crap. We are 2-0 down at half-time, and it was just crap. To get on a call for work at least for the last 20 minutes. I tune back into the school. Yeah. Yeah. Just, yeah. I don't know how to respond to that. Yeah. More than the European champions. Yeah. I don't know. This is poor, isn't it? Yeah. This isn't what I'm accustomed to under Serena when she first came in. And I keep saying it, people repeat myself and get bored of saying it, but I understand it. I know we've got injuries to key players and all that. And most recently, Millie is injured. She's not injured. All it is Arsenal play Chelsea next weekend at the Emirates to a nearly set-out crowd at the Emirates, by the way, potentially, could be. Breaking our own record for the third time in just over a year, sorry. Just over. Fucking hell. Only Arsenal break their own record like that. But anyway, no coincidence that Chelsea are top, 3 points clear of Arsenal in second. We're in form, scoring goals, winning games, like them, on their tails, and suddenly, club captain Millie Bright is injured. But she'll be back, fully fit for the Arsenal game. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. It is what it is. It is that shit housing, as they say, but it's annoying. But so we haven't got her. Leah's not back yet from her, even though she's training. She hasn't played any minutes yet for Arsenal. She's a few more games away from playing, in my opinion. In general, Beth's just come back in the last month and a half, but just again, even that you've called her up and then put her on a bench in a must-win game, big game player like Beth, and you've gone no bench. In-form striker Alicia Russo. I'm not even shitting because he plays for Arsenal. It is the fact. Matter of fact, she is in form, performance-wise, goals, assists. She has hit form since the last international break, and now she's been called up but dropped to the bench for a must-win game. You really couldn't make it up. And the goals that we've conceded have been poor. First goal gets run of play, poor defensively, and again, Mary should have done was poor as well. She should have pretty much straight at her. So yeah, she should have done better. And I will call her out for that. And I did at the time, but the defenders didn't help her at all. And the defenders didn't help her for a second, but at least the shot was a soft shot. She got a hand to it. It should never have gone in. The fact she's got a full hand to it, it should never have gone in. But anyone who hasn't seen the goal, when you do get to see the goal, you understand my frustration with that one more because it was a scuffed shot with barely any power behind it. She gets a full hand to it, facing outwards. It somehow hits the hand and still manages to go in. I don't know. Oh, I'm just I've put the Man United shirt, world class save after world class save. Make that one make sense. Club fired, yeah, don't fucking play like it though. Yeah, is how we're doing on the old YouTube side of things. Let's have a look. One extra sub. Woo-hoo. How are we doing on the old viewers? Okay, cool. No, the worst thing about this is big up right, by the way, Ian Wright, big up right in Noel Woods. But fuck it, I've got to listen to fucking Aluku. Oh, I can't remember the name again. Probably butchered her name, but I've got to listen to her. She's a crap pundit, but I've now got to listen to her. She's a worth co-commentator as well. I've now got to watch her and listen to her for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Talk crap and put random stats out there, not even fucking genuine stats. Fucking Richarlison. Goal. He gets a goal every game, but he played X amount of games and it doesn't match up to the goals he scored. But still, it's a goal every game. Go off. Oh, I was a football director once at a club after I retired. And yeah, I called in a favour at a rival and made him make a false bid for a player to make my boss pay more for a player that we wanted. How dare you call me out? If you call me out, you're racist. You're a sexist. Da, 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 da. Fuck off. And she's fucking going to point out the obvious now. Yep. Yeah, pulls out the obvious all over the shop. Yeah, fucking no shit, love. I mean, where's Kira in all this? I got the defenders earlier, but where's Kira in all this? Oh, yeah. Let's have a look. It's Tim DMs on set. Oh dear. Anyway, right. we're third. We better crash out. It's that whimper as well. Oh my god, 2 wins, 3 defeats in this thing. Seriously, as it stands, obviously. Got to win this game by 2 clear goals. Got to win this 4-2. Okay, cool. Who was the commentators for our TV broadcast? I didn't. To be honest, I didn't pay attention to the commentators. Wait, when they come back for the second half. When they come back for the second half, I will keep an ear out and let you know. Can England just put on Arsenal and score 4 in the 14? Fucking take it. Long as we win, I take it, but I doubt it. That would mean they'd have to abandon this false 9 of Lauren James bullshit as for a start and sort this defence out. We'll see. In the meantime, our Chinese is going stone cold downstairs. Yay. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, Emma Hayes is a co-commentator. Yeah, that's it. I remember saying after it went 1-0, I remember saying now, fucking I've got it. Fantastic. Emma Hayes fucking co-commentating now. Fantastic. So Emma Hayes is the co-commentator. Might have the same commentators as you then, Ian. We've definitely got Emma Hayes, my co-commentator. Oh dear. Kathleen says, I'd be happy with a Scotland draw, but even happier if Scotland and England win. That'd be a shock. If Scotland beat Belgium, that would be a shock. Because in Scotland, it's in Belgium as well. But we'll see. But we've got to do our job. In the meantime, we've still got to do our job. At Wembley, we're not doing it. Up to at 0-0, you could tell the tension between the two teams is there. There's clear tension in the sense of nerves in certain players and all that. From their perspective, make mistakes, getting it straight to us, and then vice versa, and all that malarkey. But that goal, the first goal, just our heads dropped completely, but Holland has, with all due respect to Holland here, in that first goal, being the better team. They look more. Suddenly, that goal then a massive boost, and they look actually threatening. Suddenly, Pavlova, as mentioned already, having a field day, getting no hassle whatsoever from Kira or Georgia from that perspective. In the midfield battle, it's like, okay, just run through, okay, do my thing. Scotland has some world-class players, but their odds would be better if Weir wasn't injured. Yeah, can't disagree with you there. But you get my point, though. I mean, if it was Scotland versus Belgium in Scotland, it wouldn't be much of a shock. But I think it's the fact that they're away and the way their troops gone for Scotland as a whole. Yeah, just yeah. Got this fucking thing. What the worst thing about this Nations League, by the way, is the whole thing of a World Cup, and so that this entire Nations League group started after the World Cup. And we're now in December. We're now on December 1st, and it's going to be ended by midweek. In terms of Tuesday, Wednesday next week, it's just rushed. It's been rushed through. Like even the men's side of things is more planned and laid out. There's not just one. It feels like that's ran down your throat. Bang, 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 bang. Probably the most non-controversial Christmas advert I've seen this year. So, okay, for Morrison's. Again, I'm saying something. Christmas adverts are now controversial, apparently. Oh, FA Cup second round. Is it this week? Oh, this weekend as well. Eastleigh versus Reading, Wrexham versus Yeovil, AFC Wimbledon versus Ramsgate. Ooh, some potential upsets there. Eastleigh against Reading, Wrexham, Yeovil. Ooh, that's a tasty one on Sunday night as well. Ooh, might do a stream for this one. La Liga. So I've got the toes there. La Liga, Barcelona at home to Atletico Madrid. Ooh, might do a watch on for that. See what mood I'm in after watching this. See what Arsenal. Depending on what happened tomorrow with Arsenal. Captain says looks like Switzerland are about to win their first game, and it's against Sweden. Ooh. Well, big guns as well. Fair play to Switzerland. That does happen. Fair play to them. Yeah, we're 2-0 down neighbouring on Bev. Cool. Didn't do the first half. Oh no, we'll wait till the second half when the game's dead. Cool. And someone else, who's gone off for Holland? Number 21. Can't fucking see the name. I don't fucking stand still. Didn't see who went off. For Simon in a second anyway. But Beth's coming on. Don't know who for. But Lauren James is still on, so it's not for Lauren James then. Oh, for fuck's sake. Probably Chloe Kelly then. A couple of Arsenal fans in that fucking up in the gods. As soon as they tell me who's gone on for who, I'll just let you know, just confirm. We're back underway for the second half. Off we go. Come on, please turn this round, England. Straight away, I think Hemp or Best been smashed to the floor. I would give the ball away straight away. Either way, nothing's changed defensively in the midfield. I mean, Kira Walsh and Georgia Stanway are meant to be slagging these guys off, but they're meant to be the best, two of the best CDMs in the world, right? What are they doing in the midfield tonight? Seriously. And number 10 went off for Holland. Okay. What about for England? Come on. So I was thinking, who went for England? It looks like Chloe Kelly, though. I will say that. It looks like Chloe went off. Seb Hutchinson, by the way. Ian, if you're still watching. Seb Hutchinson is the main commentator, and Emma Hayes is the co-commentator. That's it, though. And you just run into trouble, go and give the ball away. Fantastic. Yeah, I didn't say mine for England. I literally had to look. Still hasn't shown me, by the way, who went off. I've just had to look at the screen and see what positional wise. Where's Beth? Okay, cool. Look at the numbers. Okay, it must be Kelly, sort of thing. That's how I've had to find out basically the information on my end. I wonder if we'll see Viv then. Beth stuff half. Come on. Bring it. Turn the fucking camera. Sorry. Seeing it as a Holland are comfortable as it stands, that'd be something. From an English perspective, that'd be something I wouldn't see. No, come on, bloody and scoring against us. Oh my god, I think I'll cry. Again, there's no one there apart from Beth. For fuck's sake! This is why you need someone. You've got to have a striker there. You can't just go, oh, Beth, I'm going to. You do it all again. You need a vocal point as well. This is what a false nine of Ryan James just doesn't fucking work. Even Emma Hayes has never done that, as far as I'm aware. Not recently, anyway. Seems like it, Ian. It does seem like it, yeah. Oh my god, the passing and the okay, fucking did you had a ball and overhit the pass is cool. Vancouver again. I said this earlier about start. Obviously, came back from her surgery and all that. Played one game. for the last international break. Got called up straight away. No jumping through hoops or anything like that, like Beth's had to. Straight to the England team and all that. And then tonight, starting tonight as well. I've seen nothing from Fan tonight. Absolutely nothing. Throw on a Chelsea shirt, tell her to put that on, she'll fucking turn into fucking prime Messi. You watch. Take the piss, by the way. Just to be clear, if anyone's been serious. But in general, the only honest part of my statement there is that it's been crap. I've been non-existent in this game. Done nothing. Almost go the ball away there, as I say that as well. Like, you're 2-0 down in the play, you're trying to play intricate, quick football, seriously. Against a team that's down to put every player beyond the ball just because they can, because you've allowed them to have a comfortable lead like this. And Lauren Hemp was just literally running into fucking any and every space possible, not holding a position basically. So where she should have been, she's nowhere near. So when the ball's gone over that side, she's still recovering from a fucking lung bursting run over to the wrong side of the pitch. And Beth's there already, waiting for the ball. No, I want all the glory. I want all the glory. To the thousands of fans that have bought tickets to this game, in what is below freezing temperatures in the UK, that's fucking freezing, by the way. And they've been served up this dross so far. It's a joke. So we had a throw in there, and Lucy Bonds literally threw it back into play, and it was going towards a Dutch player, and not Beth, Lauren Hemper to run to touch the ball, and our first up was that bad because he's lunged at it that Holland got the ball back anyway. Phone buzzing. Sorry for the tone in. Oh, we're gonna get a hat trick from the play. Fucking Jess Carter actually did a drop and actually cleared the ball up in the air. Now it's a free kick, of course it is. Saying that. Number 11 is now down for Holland. Again, I didn't catch the name, so here we go. Who was it? No, still got to give me a name. Coming together. It wasn't nothing deliberate or nothing. It was coming together. Emma Hayes must be watching this. No, she's off to the US women's team in the summer, in May, basically. So you must be watching this thinking, I can easily overtake this in 4 years' time, well, 3 years' time, basically, for the next World Cup. I can get my team whipped up into shape and going for the next World Cup and catch up with what Serena initially did. And I was just saying, yes, I just heard it as that came up in my in the chat there, Catherine. Well, she's got to do it now even more. She's got to be more blunt now from an international point of view because obviously she's pissing off to the States back to the States in the summer for the women's national team, as you know. So as I say, she's going to be thinking, "Wow, this is fantastic! I can get myself step my authority, build a team, and if in the meantime, if we come up against each other in a friendly or at the World Cup in 3 years' time, from when she arrives in USA, I mean, I can easily catch up with this team if they don't back their ideas up. I can easily just catch up and do what I need to do. Oh my God, Jess, don't. Oh, fuck off, Jess. Not Jess. Lauren, sorry. Lauren James. Oh, give up. Maybe England should make a nice territory in that they can use Sam Kerr as a striker. Bloody hell. We've got a striker. Technically we've got two strikers on the bench. Rachel Daly for Villa. And obviously this Russo, who, as I said, I've been saying this entire stream, I don't get what she's on the bench. I mean, she's in form for a club. She's gone into this international break in form for a club, scoring goals, assisting goals, good performances as well. Oh, I swear to God! Can you look where you're fucking? Oh, can anyone just look what you're doing, please? Oh, Lauren Jones just does it. Of course, yeah. Lauren Jones just does Lauren Jones things. I'm sure, of course. It was just hitting hopes up in the air. That was what the fuck was all that about? But and then Frank Campbell does all that. He just stands and just put all the ball back in. Oh, I went towards it now. I pass it off. Oh no! What a shame. Well, she thought she'd fucked it there, Fran. She just stood in a spot, like doing nothing. The second line, Lauren Hemp, was showing fight to win the ball back, and that's going to win the ball back. I'm back to life now. Oh, look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Vegan seems to be experienced over form. Maybe that's why Russo isn't on it. Yeah, seems like it. It does seem to be a pattern. That's because of the success that she had initially with the girls with the Euros last summer. That she's built too big of a relationship with certain players, clearly, to the fact that they're at this moment in time, they are undroppable unless they're injured. They don't get dropped, basically. That's it, Lucy's again. Barcelona, that fullback runs into trouble, of course. Makes no attempt to pass it off at all. Well done. And you've left the entire defensive side of that pitch exposed because you're not tracking back. Go on, Lauren. Go on, Lauren. Go on, Lauren. Someone open. No, of course not. Let me see. I mean, it is Lauren James. It would have been a bad idea to pass to actually, because he'd have gone, oh, look at it. It's a goal. I'm on my own. I'll fucking go for it. There's like 5 defenders around me. Oh, I lost the ball. Oh well. We play for Chelsea. That's okay. Okay. Get fan off. Let's get her off. I'm sorry. Might sound to Arsenal, maybe a bit of a. You can accuse me of being bitter because of the rivalry and all of Arsenal Chelsea. Yeah, I'll just be brutally honest. She's still giving us nothing. It's half-hearted. Lovely, some pizza and raspberry water. Ooh, that'd be an interesting combo to taste one day. Was that Volvic or just random non-branded flavored water? Jordan is woeful. Sorry, she is woeful. This is probably one of the most shocking reports. Yeah, just toothless, gutless, everything you wouldn't associate with a Serena. Yeah, okay, there's a goal, but you know what? Give it away. If it's a goal for England, great. If it isn't, well, if it's 3-0, I'm fucking gonna get my dinner. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying on that matter. Volvic sugar free. Oh, okay. Not seen that flavour before in Volvic, so that's why I was asking. Look out for that. Ball in. Oh, player I've been slagging off, the DM has one of the DMs I've been slagging off just scored a perfectly good header from another player slagged off and assisting it with Lauren James for the assist. And it's 2-1 England. Well, hey, I'm not even celebrating. I'm celebrating, but not in a way I'll be like, oh, come on, and all that malarkey, because I'm like, for the help, what minute we in now? Just said game on, yeah, of course he did. One, we're not surprised. When one of our own fucking assists a goal like that, yeah, just. But because of what I'm sorry for the lack of enthusiasm with the celebration, by the way. But it's just like sitting in and watching this dross and my food going cold downstairs. So you've got to give me something in the morning, just this. You can't just go, oh, we've got a consolation now, let's do our thing. Woohoo. Valiant displays and all that. But yeah. If only, no, it was a nice ball. Give Lauren a due. It was a nice goal and all that. Nice ball in, sorry. But if only she was more consistent at doing that every time, in every game, club and country, I wouldn't have such an issue with her in the end. But hey, I do have an issue. She is not that. As good a player as she is. Oh, we got another goal apparently. So is it 3-1 now? Again, goal again apparently. But is it 3-1 or is it 2-2? That's the question. Don't give this away now. Let's see what happens. England on the ball though. I'm just feeling the worst of counter attack. Oh, what the? I'm about to say, what the fuck was that? They almost went out of play. What the? Go on, Beth. Go on, Beth. Lauren Hemp. Oh, what a goal! Come on, this is a response. This is better. Suddenly, the girls have come to life in the space of a minute. In the space of a minute and a half, suddenly gone from a dull 2-0 down lethargic performance to suddenly the girls are back in it, and then they've equalised and made it 2-2. Game is actually on. Who got the assist there? Was that Jules has done with the assist as well? Fucking hell. Nothing. It's 90 minutes, score 3 goals like Arsenal did. Well, we've got 2 in the basement, a minute and a half, pretty much. Just need 1 more in the next 11. Two more needed in the next 10 minutes to be just like Arsenal. It said 3 changes coming up for England as well. Yeah, I saw someone. I didn't catch proper facial the player, but yeah, there's a player getting ready to come on now, and for Holland as well. Oh. Well, what was the name? I can't remember the name now. Morgan, that's it, Morgan. But there's 2 Dutch players getting ready to come on as well once all this. Everyone, you said you were not doing well. Might score. Exactly. Everyone I've slagged off tonight has either assisted Nolan James or scored and assisted in Georgia Stanway or scored in Nolan Hemp. You couldn't make it up, to be honest. Here we go, Nolan Hemp on the attack again. Georgia Stanway gives the ball away. Of course he does. After all that, he gives the ball away. Kirby is next, you watch. I doubt it. Let's keep this going. I doubt it. Oh, there are two or more like it's showing some Anglo-Saxon fighting spirit. In terms of the question before, for me, and is it English Chinese food? No, proper Chinese takeaway, proper English, proper Chinese takeaway from obviously Chinese people. None of this monarchy of Chinese takeaway, but English people cooking it. No. Oh, change of school. Yeah, got change of school. Yeah. I'm not shocked and in disbelief of what I'm watching suddenly. I've just gone off. There you go. Says a lot, really. But anyway, I completely forgot about the scoreboard. Oh dear. If only Liam wasn't feeling. If only Liam was feeling a bit better in himself, he would have been on tonight. Imagine that, Jesus Christ! Oh, Pavlova's gone off. Lee Anston. Oh, okay. I thought Pavlova was having a good game, but okay. Oh yeah, it's English version, but it's actually cooked by Chinese people. Just to be clear, it's not like yeah. I'm not eating bloody what you'd call authentic in terms of what you'd actually eat in China now, potentially. It's going to have Scott. Why are they mad at you? As if playing and Van der Donk. Viv hasn't even started. She's on the bench still. Viv Miedema still on the bench, and Van der Donk she started. Not seen much of her. I'll be honest. I'm not seeing much of her. If I'm being honest. I mean, I think she was involved somewhat in the build-up to the second goal for them, but apart from that, as I say, not seeing much of her at all, really. You want to go that far, Brownie? Jesus Christ! Oh dear, even I have my limits. She was. Oh yeah, she was. Danielle. She was. She was fantastic. Let's not get it twisted. She was fantastic at us. I was gutted when she left us. Was it last summer? It was when Jonas basically not last summer, the summer that Jonas was coming in, basically a couple of years back. His first, a couple of years, two summers ago. I was gutted. The fact he went to Lyon as well. It's like, new challenge, this, that, and the other. Then obviously, then with her move, then her relationship with then Beth Mead broke down and fell apart, and now we have Beth and Viv instead as a duo on and off the pitch when they're fully fit. Sweden lost. They had 20 shots and only 4 on target. That bloody hell! Okay, fair play to Switzerland. Russo and Tuna coming on apparently. Okay, well go on, Russo. You got prove my point. Please prove me right. Why you should have started tonight. Get us an in goal now, please. My landlord just sent me a text saying, "Shut up with the screaming, or else you'll cut the power off." Bloody hell, that's fucking. That's but what do you call it? That's a power call whenever I've seen it. Silence, or I'll turn off the power. You won't you cannot. You're paying me rent, which comes with obviously supplying of power. But if the fact that you're happy and celebrating, how dare you? Stop it. Just sit in silence or no power at all. That makes Jesus Christ. I mean, Russo, I don't think Russo was it? No, Russo got no minutes in the Euros, but okay. World Cup. World Cup. Russo more than Toon started a few games and then came off sub, but Russo was pretty much the start of the World Cup super sub. Kirby gone off. Yay! No loss there. And Toon obviously on as well. Didn't see who went off for. There, Georgia Stanway. There you go. Kirby and Georgia off. Yeah, but no, in the Euros, yeah, Russo wasn't around for the Euros, but the World Cup just gone. Yeah, And she started off as some of the early stages of the World Cup, and then suddenly found herself as a starter, and was part of the reason then why we got to the final, and then just got as we all know in the World Cup final, just didn't turn out the way we wanted it in the end. Okay, I was about to say Lauren James better not have a go at Lauren for two. I thought she just got the ball and just passed it, just booted it out of off the pitch for no reason. Russo's around for the Euros. He had that marvellous back heel. That was that Russo? Oh, it was Russo. Yeah. What was I think? Who was I thinking? I can't remember. Because of this whole fucking Rachel Daly bullshit, fucking being a fullback in the Euros and now one of our strikers because of Aston Villa. That's completely threw me off there. Apologies. I covered the Euros. I wouldn't mind. I covered the Euros as well myself. Careful, Beth. Careful. But you think, fucking can't. It's all muddled up because of COVID, Catherine. Everything's just muddled up. Obviously, the Euros came a year later, didn't it? So that was last year. World Cup this year. I thought it was on about this year, the World Cup and all that. I thought fucking guys got fucking confused with these fucking tournaments and all that. But it's all muddled up, hasn't it? So obviously, because the Women's Euros was meant to be in 2020, but obviously COVID and all that sort of put a stop to that. So it came a year later. And obviously, we've had the World. Well, yeah, I think. Yeah, what year? Yeah, year later. And then obviously, we had the World Cup this year. It's all muddled up. It was meant to be 2021, but because no, sorry, yeah, the Euros was meant to be in 21, but because COVID was still lurking in and around Europe, they postponed it because of the Olympics and the fallback of that. So because there's women's football in the Olympics from 20, it was meant to take part in 2020. That got postponed to 2021, which then meant because of that, and obviously there's women's football teams and all that taking part in the Olympics that would have been taking part in the Euros. They then postponed the Euros to the following year, which now would have been from 21 to 22, which was last summer. And then it means we had a World Cup this year, and we've got Euros next summer. So it's all modelled up and it's completely fired my head there. That sense I was like, hang on, we'll see the Euros? My mind completely went blank there. And because the World Cup's so recent as well, I thought he just miscommunicated the tournament basically. Got his tournaments mixed up. But that's on me. I made a mistake. What the worst thing in that though, in all that, is that I actually covered the Euros. Every England women's game I covered. Oh, who was that? The shot. Kura Walsh. I'll see another CDM. The actual the Dutch with the goalkeeper actually held onto the ball for once. Well, she pushed it into the ground, but you know what I'm saying. Didn't fucking get beaten easily for once. I will say this about the goalkeeper for Holland. I've been disappointed. Oh, go on, Russo. Go on. Oh, fuck off, ref. Get offside. Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. She was offside. She was coming back from offside, but she was offside, yes. I mean, that's not where the offside was, but okay, that's further about halfway up the pitch. But as I was saying, I will say this about the goalkeeping, the goalie for Holland / Villa. I have been disappointed. I will be honest, I have been disappointed from what I've seen of her in the WSL this season so far. The reputation she came with and all that, and the fact that fucking former Guna, I can't remember now. Yeah, mine's gone blank. Oh, I can't remember now. Farrah Williams, that's it. Farrah Williams, former Guna Farrah Williams, went on a podcast that started the WSL season after one game, by the way. was on a podcast he does. And she's basically slagging off Arsenal. The key won't marry her, but the key weren't going to get her. So why didn't they go after the goalie? So and so it's gone to Villa. This one's gone to Villa. She's an up and coming world class goalkeeper. She's a massive upgrade. And I haven't seen any of that since she's turned up at Villa. I mean, look at Villa are, for example. But just her general performance, even against us, didn't have much to do in that game against us. But when called upon, he scored both the shots that he did face in the end on target went in. I mean, tonight, okay, the first goal, okay, from that close spot, you can't expect her to react and get across like that. But second goal, the fact that she gets beaten so easy, she can't get down quick enough, says a lot for me anyway. Oh my God! Seriously, Greenwood has been. Why is Greenwood still on the pitch? We've got 16 minutes left, by the way, past the injury time in this game. And as far as I'm aware, because no one's updated me in the chat, it's still 1-1 between Scotland and Belgium. I swear to God. No. Fucking close her down, you twats. Or not. And just give the ball back to him, why not? Let's invite the pressure again. Woohoo! Because that worked last time. Oh, yeah, it didn't. Twice. I've got to do this all again tomorrow. What's it? 3 o'clock kickoff as well. So 2:30 we're going live. By the way, just to promote tomorrow's stream. Arsenal versus Wolves at the Emirates. A 3 o'clock kickoff. We will be going live at 2:30. Go through all the teams, all the usual bits and pieces, all the build up. I will be here. Liam is at the game himself. We are going to try and get a couple of guests on as well. And yes, let's enjoy it. And hopefully Arsenal just turn up and do the job and get the 3 points on the board and keep the pressure, keep ourselves top for another weekend, no matter what. Then don't give no more advantages back to the rivals that are Liverpool and Man City, respectively. So we'll have that tomorrow, and then later on in the evening we're going to have the match of the day stream. And as I say, on Sunday, depending on obviously how tomorrow goes, mindset of where my head's at, I may even do a neutral watch-along between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, seeing as it's on ITV4 on Sunday. Why not? If I'm in the mood for it. It's been a while since I've done a neutral watch-along from a European League side of things. I think the last one, actually, no, it's genuinely been a while from what I can remember anyway. I think the last time I did a domestic, sorry, not domestic, a football, a club watch along where it didn't involve the Premier League, so it was a completely different league. Was Dortmund versus Bayern a couple of years, about 2.5, 3 years ago. Apart from that, it's been the odd Champions Leagues and all that, the Champions League watch-alongs and all that. But in terms of actual domestic league, the last one I've done one that's not been a Premier League based watch-along. It's got to be the Bayern Munich. Yeah, it's got to be Bayern Munich versus Dortmund. Back when Lewandowski was there. That's how long ago it was. Jesus. I mean, that's a foul. Do you think that if Arsenal lose to Chelsea on the 10th, that they've lost the league? Like, it's a must-win for them since they lost the first game of the season. 6 points. The gap. If we lose, the gap's 6 points again, isn't it? That's big. That's big. Catch up. Then we've got a player. We can't afford to lose. All honesty, we can't afford to lose at all. We have to. keep their attack quiet and do our bit to frustrate them, but also when we get the opportunities against them in our attack, against their defence, take them. That's my only disappointment from last year's game at the Emirates just after New Year. We drew 1-1. We were a better team over the course of that game. The course of it, we frustrated the life out of them. Then we got the penalty. We scored that from Kim Little and controlled the game. Had chances. Didn't take the rest any more chances apart from that penalty. And then in the last 9 minutes, ball gets crossed in, and Sam Kerr does what Sam Kerr does and just rises to the occasion in the big game and puts the ball in the back of the net. Instead of having 3 points, you end up with 1 point. And then by the time we played them away in the penultimate game of the season, we didn't even bother. Even the FA Cup, pathetic. I think as I say, in answer, I do think Arsenal v Chelsea is a must win for. It's a must win for both, but more so for us just to keep the pressure on them. Because if they can get 6 points cleared this early on in the season, they'll believe they've won it already, and they'll start walking it. Oh, Beth, lucky. There's not the right connection there from Beth, sadly. Did everything right, just didn't get the right. Yes. Try to nod it, just didn't get the right connection. That was all. Can you imagine they're scoring for Arsenal and England the same? Oh, bloody hell. Especially if she scored the winner in this game. Bloody hell. Would that be 3 goals? 3 goals in 2 games, effectively, for a coming country. For a player that's been out for 11 months previously, and that's back. BX, talked about you earlier. Big up yourself. Didn't know you were watching earlier or not, so as I said, you're watching this back. Oh dear, but basically, what I was saying was BX, so you relax and all that. Is that the stuff, all the programs we've been collecting for you for the last few months, and your match day scarf from Lons the other night, I will be sending out to you either tomorrow or Monday. I'll get it all together and send it out to you. Oh, go on, Russo. Hello, Gary. Hello. Oh, that was poor. There's no one there anyway, but it was poor from Russo there. I mean, Russo's our striker and she's out in the wing. Make that make sense. Ireland, talking to Gary's back. Gary is it himself sorted out so that he can bring himself in, but who don't even play? All right, Gary, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Almost 3-2. Almost. Yeah, Matthew, it's 2-2 now. You missed 2 goals from was it Jules? Yes, Jules Stanway and I want to say Hemp.
Yeah, no, I saw that I saw they were down 2, and I was like, oh man, that's. But I look at the bench and I see you've got Mead there, and
yeah,
some Arsenal players on the bench there. So a lot of people not too impressed with the way that back line was set up. So
no,
I don't think that's worked well. And did see that deflection at almost one end. So yeah.
Belgium. Apparently, Scotland finished 1-1. By the way, according to Emerson. Had an
Belgium
injury.
What? Oh,
Belgium's women's team played Scotland, and it's finished 1-1 in this group.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. But defensively, I mean, we're saying it earlier. The drop off in terms of centre back options, anyway. We've got Millie Bright and Leah Williamson, respectively. the players that are coming behind them, the drop off is so damning. Considering where these players play for their respective clubs, it's concerning to see that they're nowhere near the level. From Maguna, Daniel Van der Donks doesn't look too happy. He looks like about to burst into tears, basically. She's took a massive knock. Oh, here comes Rachel Daly. Took a massive knock, and she's literally holding back the tears. But see what happens there. But Rachel Daly's about to come on, probably play striker for bizarre reasons. As I can't play striker for England, but still. Yeah, she doesn't look too good. But how have you been anyway?
I've been good. Yeah, I was actually on Cannon Fodder Easy Talk, so
Okay.
that's doing a little bit of traveling over this weekend, so I won't get to see. I might not get to see the game. So.
Okay.
That.
Craig's asking, why would you go with the same 11 that played against the Lons for the Wolves game? Yeah, why not? I mean,
I kind of just at some point I guess he's gonna choose Trossard. I mean Havertz, but I just like Trossard for me. I just kind of felt like, I don't know. I'd rather have Trossard be there, but I know it's not what Arteta wants. Oof. That was a little ambitious shot there from Rousseau. Very ambitious shot from where she was. She's not gonna get anything on it, and it showed. It was off. I think she was rushing that one. I don't know if you see it.
Apparently Rachel Daly's coming on as a centre back, according to Ian and everyone else in the chat.
That's weird because they just said the people I'm
Yeah,
listening to are saying she's coming in.
I'm just reading what's said in the comments. So England needs a goal just to get back, and they can lead the group, right? Yeah, to keep it in our grasp, basically. Still, yeah.
It's crazy. They're like in third now. They win this, they're being the top of the group. So it's like, might as well try to go for this goal.
Craig says, if Declan picks up an nasty injury, our midfield will be doomed, don't you? No bloody shit. Again, that's not on our tech. That's on the players that are constantly fucking injured, like Thomas Partey.
Well, that's why I want. Oh, that was a bad touch. That's why I want a midfielder in January. People want a striker. Yeah. I'm like, I'd rather assure things up in the midfield than not, and have an issue later on when, like you say, we might need to rest Rice. He might get injured. Oh, I don't know if I'm ahead of you or not. So
literally 8702 on my end.
Oh, I am. Wow, I'm well ahead of you then.
Oh, you're way ahead of me then. By the sounds.
Because you said I'm like 87:54 right now.
Oh, yeah, you're about 30 odd seconds ahead of me. 30, 40 seconds ahead, yeah.
Yeah. We've got like all these players in the box, and we're not getting any good. I think we're rushing it. We're rushing it in the. I can say we, but they're rushing it inside the box. They're just trying to get their foot on the ball, and it's like you don't have to. You know what? You got more. Kind of wasting the opportunities with the ball in the box there, and
does a bit, yeah.
I know. I saw like on the ratings that Earps has had a bad day.
Yeah, so
along
again,
with their centre back in front of her.
for the first goal, she should have done better because it's pretty much straight at her. She should have done better. But her defence, in terms of Jess Carter and Bronze, they didn't help her at all. They literally they bounced off each other, and then Lucy pushed Jess, left the gap, and Mary just got left on her own. And yeah, should have done better, but it is what it is. Second goal, it was a scuff. Even though the player was offside, it was a scuff shot, no power in it. She gets a hand to it, and it still goes in. So she's got to take responsibility there as well. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Just seen the save there from
the
there.
fact that they can get so easy shots, and we're struggling to get a shot off sometimes. It's like defense is just the defense is just not that good. Okay.
Midfielder, I agree, in terms of Craig, I agree we need another midfielder. Definitely, we need midfield options. I've said that. I've saying it midweek in the concourse of a few fans and all that. For me, January, like you said, Gary, that's a priority. Sort the midfield out, bulk it out, because we can't rely on Partey. Fucking Nakonga he's at Luton, can't get a game at Luton. And Jorginho and Nelnenia can't get any younger.
We need support. Got Russo back there with like 4 defenders.
Sounds about right with this England team. Tom says he's returned from the buffet.
What? They just let the ball roll. What are they doing? The sense of urgency is just not there. The ball just rolled right to the defender. None of them went to it. It's like they all were waiting for somebody to go get it. It's like, no, you go get it.
Well, apparently there's been a goal. Emerson says there's a goal. So you're going to know
I see
ahead
the
of
goal
me.
now. Oh!
Don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Be disappointed with that one. You look at that and you're like, they're not going to.
Yeah,
they are going to score from this.
Oh yeah.
Like you look at it, you're like, okay, that should be an easy one for the goalkeeper. In their post, you've got like a foot and a half of space. You got this covered, right? Nope. Nope.
Hold my beer.
Nope. Nope. Because you look at it and you're like, yeah, that's not much space there. How's she gonna? Oh boy, she got there between the legs. Yeah, goalkeeper's leg comes down too late. Wow.
Oh, it was number 4. Who was that? Number 4. Toon. Ella Toon.
Yep.
Again, I said this earlier about the goalkeeper for Holland. Obviously, she's the goalkeeper.
They need one more. What do they need one more for?
Is
that goal difference? Is that
no
why?
idea anymore. Might be just
they need
goal
one
difference
more. Yeah, goal difference. Yeah.
But we've got one more game. We've got to go against Scotland.
Not really.
So really,
I don't think goal difference. They need 3 more for goal difference.
Well, I don't know then. But either way, we've got Scotland next. At home, I think it is as well. I think.
Yeah.
Saying that.
Yeah, I don't know what the goal difference means. I don't know what they're saying because
no idea.
Right now the goal difference is 4-1, and I don't think they're going to make up the goal difference in this match.
No.
Oh, they're going for it. Here we go in the box. Oh, Mead. She just dribbled right into the defender.
But I was saying before about obviously the goalkeeper for Holland tonight. She's the one that signed for Villa in the summer.
Take the shot. What are you doing?
I've not been impressed. I've not been impressed with. I mean, Farrell Williams, former Arsenal player, was like, "Oh, Arsenal should have brought her in. She's got the Villa for fuck's sake."
Yeah, they're gonna call that on Russo. Sorry.
I've not been impressed with this goalkeeper at Villa at all. And to be done at your near post, to get nutmeg like that in near post is not great. But in saying that, our goalkeeper's not been exactly top notch tonight either. Oh, Beth, unlucky. Go on, Beth. Blocked.
Here we go.
I mean, where was this in the first half?
Oh,
Scotland is away. Okay. Either way, we should do the job there. But is it in our hands now with this win with Belgium drawing tonight against Scotland? Is it back in our hands or we're still dependent on results to go in our favour? What is the case there, basically? Well, your favourite player, Tom, Suddenly he's injured a game before literally before the Arsenal game, and had to pull out the England squad. So let's not go there about Billy Bright and her fantastic leadership qualities and all that crap. We've got Hawkwind in the chat, says Geese. We've got Alex. Alex just says who? I mean, that doesn't need a bit more context, Alex, please. Scotland needs to accidentally lose to England. Oh, it's a rivalry, I suppose. Never know, but as long as it's in our hands after the obviously do see that this game now. If it's in our hands, that's something, I suppose. Obviously need to see the group, see how the land lies of the group first before I get carried away there. Minnie Bright is a champion. I respect. She's not a world champion, though, is she, Tom? Oh, Minnie Bright, Alex. Sorry, Minnie Bright. She had to pull out the international. She got called up for the international team, and suddenly, after Chelsea's last game, suddenly she's injured. But she'll be back for Arsenal in the next weekend. Don't worry. As in back to play against us. I mean, before anyone gets that confused. Well done. Good defending.
I'm not sure what they're talking about. They're saying that they haven't done enough. I don't know. What is that?
No idea. I mean, it might be just a general performance on about because first half we were woeful. Until we got to 2-1, we weren't doing nothing in this game. We were woeful.
Yeah.
So it might just been general performance. It's just not.
Does only one team move on? Yeah. Is that how it works?
With this Nations League thing, yeah.
So okay, so they have to win by goal difference, which means they have to outscore Scotland by at least 3 to make it to get it.
Well, the way they react is that the certain players are just fallen to the floor, like they're done basically. I don't know. They know the result in Belgium, so maybe they're just thinking that the worst has happened, sort of thing.
Mm.
Maybe they need to be informed that actually it's not out. You're not out of it yet. That Scotland did you a favour, actually. So.
Interesting.
So yeah, obviously the Netherlands play Belgium next, and we've got Scotland. What could go wrong? I need to see so that's a table. So show me the table.
I'm looking at the table now, at least on SofaScore, and England and Netherlands are tied on points, but goal difference is 4-1. So they got to make up 3 goals.
So if they, for example, they drew, and we won by 3 clear goals. It's in our hands, but it's okay. We got.
So you basically to make it like you have to score 1 more. Yeah. You have to score
more than that. Yeah.
3 plus whatever goals they win by.
Yeah. or hope that we win by 3 clear and they lose, basically.
But that doesn't sound like Scotland hasn't won yet. So.
No, but we've got Scotland. They've got
Belgium. Sorry. You're right. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. I am looking at the wrong thing. You're right. They could get it because Belgium, if they're playing Belgium, wins, and England draws, it could come down to goal difference again. So
I keep forgetting to change the scoreboard.
But no, Belgium wins and England draws, then they're out. So Belgium will want to play for this thing. So could be a close match, could be a draw, and then that makes it easy.
The first goal wasn't cancelled, was it?
Huh?
Emerson says it. He went full-time 3-2, and then obviously said correction. It ended 2-2. Nothing has been said about the goal. I've got a notification saying it finished 3-2, didn't it?
England. It says England 3-2 on the scoreboard, but that's not
Just
right.
double checking that. I'm just double checking now on my phone. Right, Sky Sports. One sec. Yeah, Sky's saying it. Yeah, at the 10. Yeah. Emerson, what are you trying to do to me? Oh, the heavy sports wants an Olympic medal. Well, what do I want to see? I just want to see my team in the Olympics, for crying out loud, instead of just the same old faces.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what am I saying? Okay.
No,
All right,
don't you start, Tom. I've just checked. Don't you start.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Pardon me. But yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to go actually, but I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say bye. Sorry.
No. It's just to confirm. By the Lionesses, it finished 3-2. So everyone shush. Oh dear, but by Gary, and take care of yourself and have fun tomorrow with your stream and all that. Emma Spies as fuck saying James changed it. James got an assist and that should change the game. Since France beat Austria, France is guaranteed to be in the next round since they are hosting the Olympics. So exactly, auto qualified. If France make it to the final, then third place team qualify. Oh my God, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, what are you trying to do to me, Emerson? Sorry, what are you trying to do to me? A bit more controversial if it was disallowed. Oh dear. Scotland needs to leave their goalkeeper out of the game so that they can maybe participate. That's I think that is an interesting thing actually. Think about that. That obviously England do win, turn this around and win our group, and obviously go to the final four, and via that go to the Olympics because part of that four going to part of the final four. All 4 teams then go to the Olympics, I believe. So with that would mean Scotland players would have a chance of playing at the Olympics with Team GB. So there's a potential conflict of interest, maybe. That could actually benefit England later in a few days' time. This is interesting. This is Justin. Sweden does not qualify for the Olympics. Here we go. So Netherlands are top with a goal difference +4. We've got a +1, so we're second with 9 points. Belgium are third in the group on 8 points. So effectively, Belgium was out to fight for themselves. So effectively, if England were to beat Scotland, for example, in Scotland, and Belgium and Netherlands drew, we'd win the group. If Belgium won and we won, we win the group. The only way we can't is out of our hands is if Holland turn up and do a madness on Belgium, basically. So you're saying every Scottish player gets COVID next week? Maybe, Ian. Maybe. Give us a 3-0 win.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go though, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ryan, thanks for letting me in. You guys have a good weekend.
Yep. And you, mate. Take care of yourself.
Yep.
But Sweden does not qualify for the Olympics. The world number 1 is not at it. That's mental. That is genuinely mental. That's on them, though. That is on them. Imagine having the World Cup that they had, and then come this Nations League, they're completely just, I don't know, just not done what they needed to do. Sweden not qualifying for the international tournament, a genuine tragedy, says Tom. With the loss to Sweden, Spain top the group no matter what the last 2 games. Oh, okay. Cuthbert took a nasty head injury, could be a doubt on Tuesday and next Sunday. If it's a head injury, it could be concussion as well. So yeah, that could in turn rule out not just for the Tuesday game, but against us as well. Ooh. Keep an eye out for that one. Keep updates and all that on that. Matthew says, adios and take care. No worries, Matthew. I did see a comment earlier about obviously keep watching back some of my videos on that certain person in Spain. Big up this. Thanks for the support there and all that. And do spread about the channel, as I always say. It'll be massively appreciated. It could be Germany or Denmark for Group A3. Denmark need a win and Germany to draw or lose. If they both win, Denmark needs to score at least 7 more goals than Iceland. Germany play. Oh my god, Jesus! So basically, Denmark just basically Denmark need a World Cup Germany instead of the normal Germany to turn up. Basically, oh, bloody hell! And plus Germany got Wales, so okay. Okay, well, let's just assume, Catherine, it's Germany. Let's just assume it by that then. Spain are now losing to Italy 2-1. Ooh. Does that doesn't? But as you said, they're already through, aren't they? Now that doesn't affect them now. Well, that was an interesting string tonight. Again, a tale of two halves. First half, crap. 2-0 down, looking to go nowhere. Second half, drab, weren't going anywhere, and then suddenly out of nowhere, bang, 1-2-1. 2 seconds later, it felt like 2 seconds later, 2-2. And then Ella Toon, super sub, at the far post, toe poking it, nutmegging it in past the goalie for the 3-2 and giving us that chance. The one thing I don't get, we obviously won the game 3-2. The fans obviously reacting fantastic, they're celebrating, cool. I don't know if they knew about the result between Belgium and Scotland, and they just assumed that Belgium had won because they just felt, even though they'd won, the majority of the players sort of stood on the spot and fell to the floor as if it was been a defeat, and that they'd basically just left it too late to do that. They weren't going to qualify. Maybe they've been told, obviously, it's assumed by now they've been told that obviously, no, Belgium, Scotland was a draw. This is the situation now. It's partially in your hands. It's not full in your hands, but it's sort of got one hand out there touching it. You just need one more result to go your way, sort of thing, before it's either done or dusted, basically. If we can turn this around, it'd be fantastic. I mean, actually pull this off, I'll be all for it. But it'll be a busy fucking summer for our English players, put it that way. Serena being the head coach as well. It'll be busy summer for her because oh my god, I just realised it's going to be a massive summer. Got the Euros and the Olympics pretty much on top. They'll have to move the Euros again then. You'd think. Am I messing this up? When's it? One sec. Maybe I've got my dates mixed up. Surely they wouldn't have the Olympics and the Euros in the same summer. There we go. One sec. Women's Euros. Oh, it's 2020. 25? Is it actually 25? Where is it even at? Oh. The 25th. I've got my dates mixed up, by the way. My apologies. It's 2025, the Euros. So it's not going to be on top of each other. But either way, the Olympics when when they tend to fall in the Olympics, it'll be a busy summer anyway, isn't it? To be honest, but I've got a date. I swear someone told me it was fucking not next year because of all the fucking mixed about and all that. There's have to be a rain check. I don't know. It's what it is. Big up Stefan says, why not seniors and Olympics the same stuff? Well, clearly because of this COVID situation, that was never going to be the case in the first place. So right now, can't have been, because I was going to say the women's Euros last time was postponed by a year because of everything that got moved about for the women's and all that. So the Olympics side. So yeah, don't know who told me it fucking this summer, but anyway, next summer coming. But anyway, it's not the case. It's 2025 for the Euros. It's just the Olympics next year. Either way, it could be still going to be hectic for Serena because obviously it's got to balance. If we do pull this around next Tuesday and qualify for the Olympics, she's then got to balance managing the England team still, whilst organising a Team GB team for the Summer Olympics that she believes will be good enough and strong enough with fair representation of all the home nations of Team GB to win the Olympic gold in Paris. Tend to be in August, yeah. When does the season start normally? So there's another late start for the WSL. That's all I'm saying. 3 goals from France now past Innsberger. Well, there you go. I'm not surprised at that. What I've seen of her, seen from her in an Arsenal shirt this all since the World Cup. But yeah, anyway, will there be another Team GB? Well, this is the thing. The prize is if we turn this around, Stefan, and obviously won tonight 3-2, and the situation is Netherlands are top on goal difference with a +4 goal difference compared to our +1 goal difference. Same points, everything. They've got to play Belgium, who still have something to fight for themselves. They're a point behind us both, respectively, in third. And we go to Scotland, who are out of it. They've got nothing to fight for, apart from obviously pride and all that malarkey. So effectively, we could go to Scotland and win. If Holland failed to win themselves, we win the group, we qualify for the Olympics in England, which means because obviously with the Olympics it's Team GB, it will be a Team GB football team for the women. And Serena would be it's already confirmed if we were to have an Olympic team an Olympic team for Team GB, Serena would be the head coach for that team, respectively. It's going to be interesting. I guess. I think in terms of the squad, you'll see representation in terms of the squad. There'll be representation of the home nations from that side of things. But it would. I get what I do. But I do get these Warren Gatland vibes. Obviously, from the rugby, I'm a rugby fan myself, and for the last 3 British and Irish Lions tours from Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. The head coach has been Warren Gatland for all 3 tours, and him being the Welsh, then ex-Welsh head coach, had a massive influence on his squad selection, and it was a predominantly Welsh, British and Irish Lions squad selection, basically. And I get a feeling if we were to pull this off Tuesday night, and then by that have a Team GB, we would see a very heavy, in terms of the entire squad, it'd be very heavily English favoured, basically. You would get your Scottish, your Welsh, and all that players put in there, and they will feature within the 11 just to prove the point within the rules. But it's just a vibe, because obviously she's got current bias. She's the England manager. She would have current bias as well towards English players because he's worked with them. She knows who will be able to tick basically and help get her over that line to get that goal. She's not going to just take the job and be accepting of the job and go, well, it's an Olympics. It's da 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 da. That's tomorrow, is it? Oh, UEFA 2023 draw tomorrow 5 p.m. Oh, might stick on for that as well then. Might stay on live after the Arsenal game for that then. Okay, on ITV, so that'll be interesting. Watch that, see how that plays out. No. What I'm saying is in terms of the last 3 Lions tours we've had, the head coach of them tours was Warren Gatland, the ex Wales manager. Well, for the Australia tour, he was the Wales manager. I'm trying to think now. Wales, he was for the Australian tour, he was the Wales coach. I think he was ex Wales coach for Australia and not Australia, for New Zealand and South Africa tours respectively. But because he had that recent bias with his squad selection, he heavily picked, no matter how well or how below par the Wales team were doing on the international stage, he was predominantly picking the majority of his squad was Welsh. With I think it's 1 or 2 Scotsmen, a handful of Irish and Englishmen, but predominantly Welsh. Just because of obviously, again, his own previous bias with the players that he knew from his days in the Welsh setup the first time round. And you wouldn't blame Serena because obviously she knows the English players inside out. She knows who's got it in them to be selected for these Olympics if we were to qualify for the Olympics, and have faith in them to help the Scottish, the Welsh and Irish players, Northern Irish players, to help get us over the line in terms of getting to the final and winning Olympic gold. Because again, she's a competitor, she's a winner. She doesn't want to just turn up to make that numbers. She'll want to win this. That's what I was saying in terms of using that as an example, the Warren Gatland thing. But in general, as a rule, we don't normally have a Team GB football team for the men or women. I mean, apart from, as I think Tom mentioned it, apart from 2012 when we hosted the Olympics and we decided we're going to have a men and women's Team GB football team. Apart from that, we don't predominantly go with the having a Team GB team, especially in the men's side of things. Anyway, but I think it's this time round because of the whole set that they're doing this qualifying now. I'm like, crap now. They've said, the FA said, but if we do qualify, we've got to qualify, but if we do qualify, this will be our manager. Da 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 da. So, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If we first and foremost, we need to get Tuesday out of the way now. Head down, full focus for Tuesday, beat Scotland and hope Belgium and Holland can either cancel each other and be a draw of any kind, or Holland lose, as long as we win, we just got to do what we've got to do and turn up, go to Scotland, win there. As I said, there could be a potential favourable. We might go in our favour, but in fact, it's Scotland as well, because obviously with Scotland, they're not going to qualify themselves by their own route, so certain players want to be in the Olympics. They're going to be like, well, this is our best hope. We need to do our bit to help England do their bit, and just like Belgium and Holland, either nil or Belgium do us a favour, huge favour. But yes, with all that, last one before we go. Last 2 minutes, it's been entertaining to see Ryan go mental gymnastics. saving all that for tomorrow, trust me. I don't want to be doing my hamstring live on air, thank you very much. God knows what else. Don't feel like having a British football side, but give Zivko fans something. Behave yourself. Oh dear, but with that, we are going to tap out. I've got to go and heat up my Chinese takeaway. So I've got some hot food, not me, cold, bloody hell. Heat some nice hot Chinese takeaway, sweet sour, chicken balls and all that malarkey, spicy single chow mein, you name it, I'm having it. Yeah, get some rest and get myself ready for tomorrow's big game in the Premier League between Arsenal and Wolves. 3 o'clock kickoff. Okay, then so it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, as everyone knows. With that, we're going over 2:30. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some guests on for that as well. Have a laugh along the way, and hopefully, yeah, less stressful than tonight. Hopefully, touch wood. But the girls, fair play to them. Dodgy start, first half. Yeah, less said about that than better. But they found a way. Brought Beth on, the Arsenal player. Suddenly things turned around, even though she didn't score or anything like that. No coincidence. She comes on. Suddenly we're scoring goals. We go on to win a game. Just saying. But yeah, with that, we're out of here. And I'll see you soon. And until then, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.